Hi, welcome to my channel, The Machine Learning Engineer. Today we continue with another video on the series Microsoft Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning, and today we will cover how to process custom documents with AI Builder in Power Platform. We are going to use three main components or technologies. The first one is document intelligence, the non-AI Builder, and the Microsoft Power Platform or Microsoft APP, which is essentially a low-code, cloud-based suite of applications which empowers users to build custom business solutions and analyze data without extensive coding knowledge. This is part of the Microsoft 365 ecosystem. Part of the Power Platform as well is the AI Builder. This is a new capability available on the 365, which allow us to add artificial intelligence to the applications and workflow without requiring a lot of knowledge in or data science skills, and enabling as well automation, insight, and improved business performance. The last component, document intelligence, is a cloud-based AI service that uses machine learning to extract pairs values for tables and structures that we have in documents. We are going to see a simple case which essentially will extract information from invoices. We will take some examples of invoices or any other documents. We are going to focus on invoices today, and then we will train a model on the document intelligence AI service. And then once we have the model trained, we will build an PowerApps, and essentially the workflow is going to be sending an email from your email account, or which you will simulate that we are receiving an email with an attached invoice or invoices, and the model will extract relevant information that in this case we are going just to receive it in an email back to us, but in a real scenario the model, once we have received the email, the pipeline of the flow will be activated, and it will take all the invoices that we had attached to our email, and it will extract the relevant information that we set up in the document intelligence model. So the requirements here for this exercise, for this tutorial, is you obviously need to have a Microsoft 365 Copilot or not Copilot, where Copilot is being deployed to all business subscriptions. So depending which subscription you have, you probably either had to do it you manually, or you will be scheduled to be changed to the new platform. In my case, I had a domestic home user platform, and also the one I'm using is the one that you are seeing on the screen. Is a small mid-size business, so it's not an enterprise. The enterprise solution provides you a lot of more capabilities, and in the case that you have something similar to the one I have, you will need to activate the PowerApps application. As you can see here, I had activated the trial, and then during this time the trial to use essentially the Get AI Builder. So for now I had still 19 days to use all the functions. When you activate the trial, obviously you had all the capabilities activated. After that, either you can choose to continue and pay the subscription, or just simply let it go, and you will lose the well, what it had, it will be everything that you do here will be deleted. And again, depending on the subscription, if you are working in a medium-sized big company, this is probably part of the Office 365 subscription of the company, so you don't need to worry about that. So the only thing that you need is you to have permissions to do what you are going to see on this video. Okay, so we go through the dashboard or your account in in 365. You can go to Power Automate or to Power Page, or directly you can go to PowerApps, make PowerApps.com, and depending the environment that you are, you will come directly to here. Or, as I mentioned you before, the first step, in any case, you can go either using Power Automate or Power Page. Let's take a look to this as well. Here there is another way to get the same point or the same place. Let's start here to start to creating the model. We go to AI Hub. We click, you can see here I had here already created a model. You click in AI model. What we are gonna do today is invoice processing. I already had one from the previous video I recorded from the Spanish community. You click here in invoice processing. As we already decide that it's going to be invoice processing, we go directly to the pre-built model. This pre-built model had 29 different attributes already predefined, and then on you can use it. The invoice that you have or you want to use is something similar to what you see here. Is fine, but in my case is not, is practically completely different, probably similar to this, but you will see now. Is different. It's also some stuff in Spanish language. You can use any. You will see now. And during the process, you tag every relevant field that you want to include on the model. And in this case, here you can use invoices in any language. The only thing that you need to do is just tag as and localize every single field and map these bounding boxes to the relevant fields on the right side. So here, instead to use the pre-built model, we are going to create our custom model based on that. So this means that we had 29 predefined fields that the model will try to match in your invoice. So let's 1 second. Sometimes it's taking a while in my case. Okay, so here we check invoices already check, and then on here this is all the fields that are already pre-built in this model. So if you had something to add, for example, you have an additional model that you want to include, you just simply click add and go to whatever text field, number field. There is different data types. For example, you can check here next, and you get the next, for example, custom custom tags, for example. You just have it there, and then obviously it will appear on the bottom. If you want to delete it, just delete it. Or custom instructions, for example, this I know that I have custom instructions. Done. Once you are happy, review if you had everything included here. And once you have here, you click next. And then on you add now the documents to train the model. So you click in collection, add documents, and then you have different choices. As you can see here, depending on the subscriptions you have, you can access to premium, to the SharePoint, feedback loop. This is in preview, so for now it's not very advisable to use or simply for your device. Minimum number of samples to train the model is 5. Microsoft recommends to use only documents with a similar layout. I tried with, to be honest, with the documents with different layouts as it's working properly. So far, you later on tag correctly the fields, and it had a minimum subset or common subset of the fields that are present in all the different layouts that you want to include on this training model is gonna work. The problem will be if you don't have some of the fields in one of the invoices or documents that you want to use in this model, and then you don't use it. We are gonna do it very simple. We just simply do the recommendation again, minimum 5 documents per layout. In this case, we are gonna use 6, but well, you will see now that only with 5 documents, 6 documents, you will get very good performance. So once we add the documents, upload the documents to the storage accounts associated with this Power Automate service, and then on we go to next, and then on now our pre-built model is going to try to map as much as possible the fields that it finds in the invoice to the predefined attributes that you had that the model had, and then only if you are happy with that, you just click and it gives you vendor address, vendor tax ID, invoice ID, custom address recipient, custom address, blah blah blah. Okay, here you have this is a table. You can check here the table is the items, the services. Here you have this field with this subtotal, total, and invoice total. When you are happy with that, so here I don't know what's data. I think it's fine. Okay, here take a look to all of them. Here is not recognizing total tax. You can activate it here on the right, available in document. You just simply click or create a bounding box. Oops. 1 second. I didn't activate it. Yeah. Total. Custom. 1 second. Probably let's go up to the end, and then on. Once we have everything reviewed, we can go back and say, okay, what is the status? Saving. Here we need to activate this and say, come on. Customs instructions. Yes. And now let's activate this as well. Available in document. Total tax. Now we can see here custom address. No, this is not custom address. This is vendor recipient. No, is custom address recipient available in document. Yes, this is just to try to be consistent with the same fields in the other. So now this is fine. You can see here that it changed the color. Now here we have the same. Here we can just simply custom instructions, and now total tax we activated. Total tax, it changed custom instructions as well here. Now we had here as well total tax. We make it available. We select it. Total tax, and I suppose here still is not wrong, is a custom address recipient. Exactly. You need to activate it, available in document. Now you select the fields, and here you select the other. And once you have everything, is that here this is custom instructions, and here we activate total tax, available in document. Go to document 3 and let's activate total tax. Total tax, fine. And the first one, this is done. And here custom instructions and everything done. So now you click next, and you can review the status, the global status of what it has been found on your dataset, and then on you can train your model. This is gonna take like 5 minutes, so I will stop here, and then once the model is trained, we will continue with the process. Okay, this finished. So now you can click on your model, and let's return. Sorry, probably I was very fast. So now it's already trained. This is me. Today is 27. So let's click. So you can see here the accuracy score, some tests. You can do a quick test here. You can just simply upload a new invoice, something that you obviously didn't use on the training. Let's choose the 11. And then on, now it's analyzing your document. And then on, you will see how it matches everything that for what you prepare or you train the model. We just, in this case, 6 documents. And you can see it's a full match of everything that you can see here: invoice, vendor ID, customer name, customer address, invoice days, items, subtotal, total tax, and custom instructions. Let's close here, and then on now you can publish this. And after publish your model, it's gonna take as well a couple of minutes. Let's start again. Okay, it's done. Now use your model. In this case, we are gonna use build intelligence automatizations, and we are gonna test. We are gonna do our first test with Microsoft Upload Word account. Click on that and check if all the configurations that you had in your backend are correctly set up. So this will connect with Dataverse, with Office 365 users, and Outlook. We are gonna use Outlook in this case. And then on, this is using a default template. That is this template is already pre-set up in Power Automate. So essentially is when you receive an email, this email will be sent to the model. So it will be if the email contain an attach, you have to have a specific subject on the email. This is what trigger that is what trigger this flow, and then on once you receive the email with this subject, this flow is automatically triggered, and if the email contains an attach or multiple attach, it will take all these attacks and it will pass one by one the files or the documents through your model, trying to extract the relevant fields for what the model was training for. So here what we are gonna do is to do a test before we publish an application. So you just go here, we don't touch anything on that, we just, sorry, here is not, you just click here and expand again, and it's a valid attachment. Go here to the end, email success, and here click and send an email once you have an instruction. You can remove this, all this stuff, and now here this is the email that the Power Automate will send you back after processing your document or documents with the information that you want to start. As you can see, it's a template that contains the email, is the email that is the sender, the user that activate this flow, and then from that it takes the given name. It's a template. You can change this is not mandatory, you can simply change, it's just content. Most of these components or these boxes contain default parameters, so you can personalize as much as you want. And then on here we are going to introduce some fields, and you can check here, remove this, or just simply click here, invoice number, clicking this here, FX, and then go to dynamic content and look for invoice ID. Add. You can remove this here. So here, let's do it a little bit more simple. I don't like too much to have everything in the same column. Here do the same, FX, billing address recipient, so you can even copy and go dynamic content, paste here, billing address recipient, add, sorry, yeah, so you can remove all this stuff. Let me do it step by step. Okay, and now customer name. Just make a, yeah, this is simply an email, customer name. Remove this customer name value. Oh, sorry, delete customer name. You just click here again, dynamic content, customer name. Okay, add, and so on and so forth. Total invoice total value. Invoice total, add, and finally invoice date. You just click dynamic content, invoice date, add. Now you can save, and everything is fine. you will be able to test. Okay, everything correct. You click on test manually, go to test, you go to this place, and then on now we are going to send an email. Click in new email, send an email to yourself, AI builder, and then on we just take an invoice and we attach it here and we send it. So here we just receive the email. Here still thinking. Let's take a look if it's gonna be activated. So this means that when I receive the email, the flow is going to be activated. Now you got it. You get here, the model is working, apply to each. Now it's extracting every attachment. Here, yeah, you are gonna see here that is document processed. This is, I think, is the last one because I had two different models. Yeah, your flow runs successfully, and then on it you take a look. Oh no, it's not that one. That one, sorry. That this problem that you saw here is because I had two models here in my models. I had two in that process. This model doesn't contain the same fields that here, and then it's the same flow, and then it was my fault. I need to delete it. In the previous video I did it slightly different, and then that's why it tried to match. Yeah. So this is something that it shouldn't happen in your local environment if you just have one model. Let me show you what we had, and you can see here we had the invoice name, the billing name, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Okay. Now let's go to do the final test to build the application, and then we go back to the model AI Hub. We just click on the model, we click on use model. We now build intelligent applicants. You can check out with that, but let's gonna do that. And then as soon as you create this, 1 second, you just simply, 1 second, use your model, is working. Okay, now automatically once you do it, this is the connection to your model. You can check here. Well, it's sometimes I don't know what happened. The layout of this is not very well done, to be honest. But well, this is the front processor. This is the connection to your model, and now we are gonna start adding some fields to visualize the data of an invoice that we will later on upload to the application. Now we are building a PowerApps application. Now we can add here, insert, for example, a label text. You can put it there. It's not bad. You just simply click here on the application, and you can essentially say form processor. I just copying from a page I have here, and here form processor, and you can say, for example, this is the fields that you have set up in your model. For example, invoice ID, where fields invoice ID. Okay, now you can, this is still here, you can insert another one, text label, put it below. You have here the invoice ID, sorry, and then now here you do the same, you just simply put there the customer name, and now we had one label, another label there, and now we are going to insert a vertical gallery. This is a set of documents, and then on this we can move it down a little bit, and then on here the attribute of this is gonna be from processor table items. So here I think I can tables items. Oops, I think it's in lower letter. And now once we had this, we can just simply click on the apply icon is the one. Let's check here in this one, preview the application. Now we had the set of data, so the form, two fields, one here, one here. In any case, you can also see the components that you had. You had the gallery, the two labels, and the connection to your model. You can save your application and publish again, but for the time being, we just gonna preview, and then on you can click in analyze. It's still saving. It's a no wrong. 1 second. Okay, I had to rebuild the application, but it was I don't really know what why did it that, but I just follow exactly the same processes. Once you click on preview, just click on analyze, take one of the invoices, and here we are. I will take some analysis, and now it's applying the model. As you can see here, it's extracting the services and all the fields from your analysis performed, one tail detected. Check it out. Probably we can do it bigger. Well, it's not the best layout what the PowerApps has, but well, it is like it is. You can try with another. It's up to you. Well, this is some of them that we use it. The 15. Okay, this not correctly. It's not containing the tax ID, but that's fine. You can see that it's pretty much. You can personalize this as much as you want. It's just an example. View, guys. There is no more detail, that's why it's not extending that. In case that it will be longer, you will see some other information here. And that's all. You can see that it's quite easy to automatize extraction of documents and integrate it with the different applications that we had available in Microsoft 365. This is here, as I comment you in previous videos, when we use Copilot and other tools that are available on 365, and this is just scratching the surface, because there is a lot of things that we can do. Believe me, is the amount of the tools and different technologies that we can use and integrate them all together make this is a very powerful tool to automatize office work, and then and integrate it with the AI models, with the data warehouses, with the automatization tools, with the extraction tools, with everything that we had at the end of the data available either on Microsoft 365 Copilot or in Microsoft Azure AI services or other components or technologies that we have available in Azure. Okay, that's pretty much all. Thank you very much for watching the video to this point. I hope that you find it interesting, useful, and informative. And if so, just as I used to say, just give me a like, subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed, and make comments if you find something that is not clear. Just let me know on the comments of the video that later on I will upload to YouTube. And that's pretty much all. Thank you very much, and see you soon.